Howdy folks, and welcome to Fortresscraft episode 2. I got a lot of stuff done while I was away. Couldn't record because I have children that don't allow me to record. But check it out. I started a little bit of automation here. I went ahead and moved these power cells up to the top, and I put one on each side. That way, wherever I am, as long as I can see this thing, I can get some power from it. Got some extra hoppers here just because they were junk hoppers and I didn't know what else to do with them. Oops, I accidentally changed the setting. Okay. Alright, Q. There we go, Q. Q on that one, Q on that one, and look at all this stuff we got. I did manage to find some lithium. I found that off over there, and completely by accident. What I'd done is, you saw me die in that hole last time. I went down there, digging up the iron, and I was just following it around, following the pings to ores, and I fell into a cave. And the cave goes from here all the way. Let's see if we can see it from here. Oh, crap. There we go. Yeah, you see those lights over there? That's where the lithium is. And that's where our base is. So, it is pretty fair distance away, but I found it and went ahead and started gathering some materials. I actually cleaned out the iron vein that was right there and had to go to the secondary one, which is right down here. So we'll just top down here real quick. Collect any... There we go. Recharge this guy a little bit. Oh, man. Okay. Does this guy have any power? A little bit. Alright. Now I can top this guy off. There we go. You see, I went ahead and cleared this out so I could count how many squares over and dig the hole from the top down to the bottom. Let's get back up towards the top. Now, that little trick right there, I learned while I was watching Tango Tech's videos. He informed his viewers that if you don't have that right there and you launch yourself out of that hole, you'll go up way higher than the hole, and when you come back down, you'll end up taking quite a bit of damage. So I started putting these caps on top of the holes so that I wouldn't go up too high. And here's the tin vein. I did have it set up so it was drilling down there. But I decided to move it a little bit closer because that one vein stretches all the way over to here. And I put a new power block on top of it. This is 4 power blocks combined together to create one. This thing stores 1500 power. It is a beast. But, okay, so let's get on back up here. Or not. Okay, let's check out the status of these power blocks. That one needs some power. Oh, I need power. Oh, look at that. Right there at the top. Nice and easy to get to. And that's the other thing I did. You see how long it's taken to fill up my power? That's because I finally made this guy right here. I ended up making a few of the upgrades for the suit. I say a few. I got one good one. The rest were for Arthur himself. Arthur's this little dude right here that follows you around. I still need to make one more upgrade for him before I can make the Arthur upgrade pack, which will combine the items together. And that's this solar panel right here. And I have the materials, so we'll go ahead and make that. Which means I can turn around and make this and condense 3 items down into one. And there we go. So now I have all the Arthur upgrades condensed. Let's see here. What else was I going to do? Oh yeah. I wanted to get working on some of the bigger stuff. And in order to do that, where is it? I can't find anything in here. Well, where is it? Oh, thread scanner. Maybe we should make one of those because we are starting to expand a little bit. So I'll go ahead and make that guy and put him down. Where is it? Put this Arthur thing up here. Thread scanner, I think is what that is. Let's see. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. And we'll put the thread scanner right there on that side. And what does it say? Okay, down there in the left-hand bottom corner, base threat approximately 39.4%. I don't think we're going to have to worry about anything just yet. We'll be alright for a little bit longer. Excuse me. What else can we make in here? I'll just go there. Okay. We need a research facility type thing so we can build bigger and better things, get better suit upgrades and better storage, power storage blocks, all that kind of stuff. So, where is it? Okay, research assembler. Alright, in order to make this, I need copper housing and basic PCB. Okay, so we'll go over here. To make copper housing, I need copper plates. To make the basic PCB, I need copper coil. In order to make those, I have to have, let's see here, the stamper plant, which I accidentally went ahead and made one of those. And we also need a coiler plant, which is going to use copper wire and copper plates. So, in order to make that, I have to have this. Alright, since I've already made this, excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and place it down. About right there. That looks like a good spot for it. And then, access its inventory? No. How do I get items in there? Let me switch over here. We need copper. Okay. And yeah, this is not very intuitive. Steep learning curve on this game, folks. Steep learning curve. Let's see here. Let's try throwing a hopper on it. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Which way is that thing facing? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So, let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, we'll put that on there. And, I need to stop changing that. Okay, copper bars hit T, and that puts all those in there. Okay, there we go. Look at it. So I need to give another hopper, apparently. Let's make another hopper. Okay. Yay for having materials. Okay, we'll put that guy right there, and there we go. And it should just push them right on in there. Bam, stamp it down. Let's see what we got. Copper plate. Ooh, I got 2 of them. Okay. So 1 bar makes 2 plates. Is that what that is? No. I was just that slow. Okay. Alright, we're going to let that work for a second. I don't have anything smelting. That's the other thing I need to do. Okay, right now I have to manually load the smelter. And I had seen something about forced induction. So let's see if we can find this forced induction thing. Or not. Okay, here we go. Place on top of regular smelter to increase speed by 200%. Okay. I'm not sure if that's what I need or not, but I do need a lot more copper and some more tin. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this smelted up, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, and we're back, and I'm a complete moron. You need to read the entire thing before you decide you're going to do something. Luckily I haven't built one yet. Does not support basic smelters. So, forget that idea for right now, because that's what we have, is a basic smelter. That's what that guy is. And that's fine. I had another idea that I was wanting to get taken care of today, and decided that, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start doing that. Now, this is Fortresscraft, so I think maybe we should start making a fortress. And I intended to build it centered around this guy right here, which means some of this stuff's going to have to go. Not right now, but eventually. So, first, we're going to have to do a little bit of digging out here, because I want to get a floor in here. I don't want it to be sitting on the dirt. So let's go ahead and just get a little area started. Let's see here. Okay. Well, that'll be okay for right now. Let me go ahead and take out some of these little extra blocks here. Now, I discovered something quite entertaining about this. Well, before we get to that, you have different kinds of blocks you can use for building, decorative blocks. I'm in the wrong inventory. You go into your personal crafting, which is C. You can use just plain wood blocks, which is what I intended to do, but then I saw this, a slightly stronger wall for your base. And then the reinforced rock says the same thing. So I'm thinking we're going to go with reinforced materials instead of just regular materials. Now the nifty thing that I found, you see how I have that one block straight ahead of me highlighted. If I hold down the left control and click, look at that, build to me feature. I can just keep filling it in. Oops. Let me get it. There we go. Look at that. Quick and easy placement of a lot of blocks all at once. Let's see here. How's that? So I was thinking for the floor, I'm going to use this stuff right here. And for the walls, what I was going to do, again, watching Tango Tech play, I learned that whenever your base does come under attack, it usually comes at an angle from one of the corners and not head on like this. So what I was thinking I was going to do is for the corners, I was going to use this reinforced rock as the exterior of the build, and then in between be doing some wood planks maybe and some glass. Try and pretty it up a little bit, see what we can accomplish with that. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work on replacing this dirt with the floor that I want, and I'll bring you guys back whenever I've got some progress done. And we're back. And this is what I've come up with so far. I got my reinforced wood floor, which I'm really loving that. Now I've got these 3 corners. This fourth one's going to be a little bit of a pain because I got this conveyor line here, but the conveyor line won't be lasting forever. We'll get rid of that sooner or later. Let me top this off real quick. Good God. There's got to be a faster way to pump power into these things. Okay, we'll refill real quick. Alright, good. Alright, but once I get this conveyor line either completely gone or at least shifted over, Then I want to work on getting this fourth corner in. And then I want to figure out some way to make the four corners meet together. And then I want to put a probably a design of wood and glass in between each set of corners. Try to make it as pretty as possible. Now, this design probably looks a little bit funny to you, but let me see if I can get out here. Oh, not that way. Yeah, okay. Let me come over this way a little bit. Now, okay, this looks good. Okay, now you see how it's kind of sunken in like that? My intention is to get some turrets up here in this area here. That way, whenever I have my invasion coming in from the corner, I've got 2 turrets at least, maybe even more, because I've got all these steps. So I can put all kinds of turrets up here and power supplies. I won't have to worry about anything at all, if I can manage to get it all put together. But yeah, that was my intention there. I'm hoping it works out all right. But like I said, I've still got to oh crap, fell in the hole. I still got to do something about this conveyor line, try and get it moved around. Right now it's carrying, what is that? What ore is that? I can't even remember what ore it is. What's in here? Copper. That's my copper line. Okay. Kinda need the copper. So I might take the time to shift it over or something just so I can build up that corner, get started on the walls and all that. But yeah, oh yeah, I got this coiler made too. Wasn't able to get to the research thing, but I will definitely have that probably together for you next time. These things are not going to stay here. This room right here with the 4 corners, the only thing that's going to be in this room when I'm done is this guy right here and maybe some power storage blocks. Probably transmitters to move the power away from it. But that's going to be the only thing that's in this room right here. What I intend to do is build a smelting station underneath it. So I have all my conveyor lines coming over this way just to put in the storage block so it's easier for me to collect it all. But my goal is to have these conveyor lines feed right into a smelter, and from the smelter into a storage array. So underneath this guy, under the floor down here, I'm going to have another floor that's just smelting. And then adjacent to that, since we're going into the mountain a bit, except on this side. On this side it'll be out in the open and I'll have to figure out something. But on each side I'll have actual storage rooms on that lower level to store all of my iron bars and copper bars, tin bars, all that stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. This lighting, I'm not sure if it's going to stay like that or if I'm going to change it out for something else later on. I kind of like it. I think it looks alright. But I guess let me know what you think. And I'm going to call it there for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.